Good morning, JGS. Welcome to the 17th episode of the Good Morning JGS podcast. I'm Drake.
I'm Lincoln.
And I'm Harrison.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We have a new member
Hi, Harrison.
on the podcast.
What's up,
His name's
Lincoln?
Harrison, in the place of our beloved Alec. You will be missed. Anyways, to get right into it, Lincoln, do we have any sports announcements?
Yes, we do. Thank you, Drake. High school boys basketball have 2 games this week. They had one on Tuesday, the 28th, at New Way, and they have one this Thursday, the 30th, at New Way Academy. High school girls will be practicing all week this week for their last game, so make sure to go check that game out. Lists or details are on my JGS. High school or middle school boys and girls had their 4th game of the season yesterday. Stay tuned to see how they did. Track and field will begin at the end of February. Make sure you have your physical all done and make sure to sign up through my JGS. Harrison, any news?
Birthday announcements. Happy birthday to Anna and Michaela. Happy birthday, gang. Another announcement. Today is our 101st day of school. High school is going on a field trip this Friday. It is a half-day A day, as well as our pancake breakfast on Friday. And back to you, Drake.
Thank you, Harrison. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are interviewing our new member today, Harrison. So, how you doing today, Harrison?
Doing good. How about yourself?
I'm chilling. I'm hanging out. Just, going through the motions. Lincoln, how you doing today?
Doing pretty good.
Yeah?
Same thing, just kind of get into the day.
Just figured we'd go full circle, see how everybody's doing. So, Harrison, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Harrison. I'm 17 years old. I'm from Arcadia, and I am a new junior at JGS.
Nice. Glad you're here. So what do you think of JGS as a new student?
So far, I really like it. I haven't found any cons yet. Nothing but pros. People here are awesome. The teachers are awesome. The administration's awesome. Everybody's really welcoming and friendly, and I really like this place.
So, how did you find out about JGS?
So, I don't have a definite answer of this, but I knew this place when it was Tesseract, and once it changed to Jones Gordon, I had a family friend, Simone, who was an alum, who went here, and another student, Fitz, he's a senior here, and yeah.
Well,
we all know Fitz.
yeah, you came from a pretty big school, I'd say. So how is the social life here? Like, what's it like for you from coming from such a big school?
So social life's a little bit different because, one, I'm not in a dorm and I'm not living on campus with them, so it's not like I see everybody all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But for a typical school, I feel like social life here is going pretty great. I've got a good group of friends. I got here, a couple buddies, and everybody's really friendly and nice, and I haven't had a problem socially so far.
Nice. That's, I think, one of our goals, to be pretty friendly here at JGS.
Yeah.
So we must be doing pretty good on that one.
It's in our motto, dude be kind.
Yeah, dude be kind. So, what's your approach to studying and staying organized for the JGS curriculum?
So now that I'm at JGS, what I've been doing so far in my short time I've been here is during resource, I'm making sure to check my JGS, checking it throughout the day, writing down assignments in my planner, and then during resource, I'll use that time to go talk to other teachers or ask my teacher in resource for any help I need and advocating for myself.
Sweet. So how does JGS compare to the high schools you just went? I know we kind of just went over it, but let's go into a little bit more of detail.
So JGS is very different from where I came from. I came from an all-boys boarding school in Connecticut, 9 through 12, so there was about 400 students. It was a very big campus. I mean, you live there.
Like?
Cold,
Yeah.
windy, not very fun.
Yeah.
Much prefer Arizona and its weather and all its activities. But I had a great time there. But
Are you used to the cold?
I got used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna love Arizona summers.
I hate them.
You're gonna have so much fun. Anyways, continue on.
Anyways, yeah. So the high school was experience was a little bit different than JGS or your typical high school. It was a very fun experience. I'm very glad I did it, but JGS was the right choice for me, and I'm very happy I made this transfer. Everything's been going awesome. And yeah.
So overall, from what I'm hearing, you're pretty happy about changing schools. I mean, seems like it was a good choice for you.
Definitely.
So what do you do outside of school?
Outside of school, what I've been liking to do is I like to go to the gym, whether it's by myself or with my friends. I love to hang out with friends, go get food, go to the movies, go anywhere, going to places like airsofting or golfing with my friends.
You enjoy golf?
I do enjoy golf.
You good at
What's
it?
your score? What's your handy?
I played the fifth on that one.
So you're more of a scorecards don't exist, kind of just play for fun.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
When I do really good, I
You
like
start to
make
make the
it
score,
known.
yeah.
What else do you do outside of school?
I played lacrosse before I came here, and I'm
Something
thinking
you
about
and
getting
Link
back
have
into
in common.
that. Link, I heard, did lacrosse as well, so
Yeah.
fellow lax bro.
Fellow Lex was right. How would you describe JGS's workload?
I think JGS's workload is a very fair and good amount, in my opinion, compared to other places I've experienced. I have
Better than having hours of homework.
much better than having hours of homework every
Yeah,
night
I'm sure
and constant tests
We've
and
experienced
quizzes.
this a lot.
Yeah.
Since bigger schools,
Mhm.
tons of homework. I don't know about you, Link, but
No, I've never had that. I've only been to private schools my whole life, so.
yeah, hours of homework is not fun.
Yeah,
Um,
no, don't miss that at all.
Yeah.
So this workload's I'm very grateful for it.
So this is a bit of a touchy question, but what has been your greatest accomplishment in life so far?
Out of the so many accomplishments that I can say about myself, like, there's just so many, it's really hard to name. Maybe moving across the country by myself at 15, going to a school where I didn't know anyone.
That
Feel like
is
that was
a heck of an accomplishment.
Pretty good one.
Yeah, that's a big accomplishment. Take some guts there.
Leaving everything you know for school. So.
And then coming back here was also a pretty bold decision I had to make.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad you made that decision. So,
I am too.
Glad to have you.
what's one thing you can look forward to getting involved in campus, in the school?
I am looking very forward to football season next fall.
It's a great one of our better sports at JGS.
I've been to 2 JGS football games before I was a student,
Yeah.
and it looked like a really good time. And Reed looked like a very passionate coach out there.
Yeah,
Reed's
Reed
a
is
very passionate coach.
You should see him during practice.
Yeah. If anybody's ever seen Reed coaching, then you guys what we're talking about. For those who haven't seen, gotta come watch him. Well, other than football, planning on doing other sports for JGS?
Considering track, haven't made my final decisions about that yet.
Well, you got till the end of February, so.
Mm-hmm.
It's about pretty soon coming up. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, me and Link were planning on doing track, so
Yeah, you'd
It'd be
have
fun to
buddies.
have you
It's a
part
fun
of the group.
sport.
So what is a piece of advice you would give to another student that is in your situation, new to JGS and stuff like that?
I'd say another student for me is one, when I knew people beforehand going here, so it made it a lot easier. But for someone coming here or not knowing, I would say just advocate for yourself, talk to people. I would say another really important thing is just taking full advantage of everything JGS has to offer, and there's a lot, and you can really benefit out of that.
Asking for help if you need it.
Yeah.
Well, I loved the way you described that. I mean, that's like on point with how I think everybody
Yeah, you
else
didn't,
thinks. I mean, it's a good mindset to have.
Kind of cleared a lot of that smoke.
Yeah. What's What's one thing you've learned about yourself since coming here?
So one thing I've learned about myself is that maybe not necessarily learned, but recognized about myself and kind of had that self-realization of that, like, I'm capable and I can do things that, like, whether it was the other place where things weren't working out or whether it's just how JGS does things, I think I've learned that I'm capable and I can do things. And
Well, it's how
That's
I feel
good.
like it's how JGS is. I mean, very very inclusive. They do whatever they can to like help you and get you into classes you need and help you learn new skills you've never learned. And so I feel like JGS is very apparent with that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna split this question into kind of two. Is there anyone who has influenced you in a positive way in your journey through life? And is there anyone who influenced you in your journey that made you turn towards JGS?
oh wow, that's a hefty
just
question.
Someone who helped you in life, and
So-
someone who kind of turned your, want to make you shift gears towards going to JGS.
Yeah, that's a heavy question, but definitely, yeah, I'd say my mom and my dad, of course, they've been my biggest supporters
Yeah.
my whole life, and they're the reason for pretty much everything. So definitely, they've been huge support, and of course, my dog Ruby.
Oh yeah.
Gotta love
She's
Ruby.
7 years old. She's a Vizsla. She's very cute. She's on my water bottle. If you ever see me walking around with my water bottle.
Yeah, I was actually curious about that. For the viewers at home, Harrison has an image of a dog on his water bottle, and I guess now we know it is his baby at home.
My beloved dog, Ruby. And for JGS, I would say probably a big support has been Oliver. I've known him for a while and his family, and they've
good.
been a good support.
Ollie's
Through
a
it
very
all.
passionate soul.
And through Oliver, I met you two
Exactly.
previously, and Alec as well, and
Mm-hmm.
I knew Fitz beforehand as well.
Did you know Fitz very well?
Not too well. I was in... His sister was in my grade,
I
so
see.
I knew her.
Well, what goals do you have set this year, academically or personally? You don't have to. You can go either way.
Personally and academically, I'd say a couple goals would... Academically, I'd say to get the best grades I can get, put in the most effort, not just for A's and B's, just the maximum effort I can put in, the best I can do for myself. And personally, I'd say probably want to work on myself a little bit, self-esteem maybe, or maybe also like just getting acclimated to living back home. I don't know. I haven't really totally thought about.
You're a pretty good guy as is. I don't think you need to work on anything.
Yeah.
Really. So
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's very kind.
anything for you, Pookie. So if you, we actually have a last question. We kind of do this every episode that we do. We kind of ask a question for the interviewer. If you could swap lives with any fictional character for just one day, 24 hours, who would it be and why?
Man, that is a tough question.
Yeah, got a lot of choices.
Tough question. Say if I really had to narrow it down to one, the one that comes to mind right now would probably be Frozone from Incredibles.
Frozone, that's a
Absolutely,
good
bro.
answer.
Yeah, he's just
Where's my super suit?
he's an awesome dude.
Yeah,
Super cool character.
Love Frozone.
So definitely him.
that's a great answer. I actually wasn't expecting you to say that. That's cool.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, that's all the time we have. Thank you, Harrison, for being on the podcast today, and welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me as a guest, and I'm
Yeah.
thrilled to be joining the team as well.
Hope you're in for the long ride, because, can't go through another loss like Alec. But anyways, boys, I'm Drake.
Lincoln.
And I'm Harrison.
And remember, do
Do
be kind.